So, bro.
How you going, bro?
Good, mate. Self?
Not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Got a good couple of hours I can play before I got to get ready for work. So I'm like, you beauty.
Fuck yeah, that's perfect, mate. Because I was going to head to bed in a couple of hours, so.
Choice. What have you been doing, mate?
I just locked up the pub, mate.
Oh yeah, nice. So what, you might have a sale for it, eh?
Yeah, mate, yeah. A couple of people came over, looked at it yesterday, offered a price. Dad was humming and hawing, and we spoke about it this morning. And yeah, we've kind of decided, yeah, if they're a cash buyer, we'll go with it. So,
oh, good on you guys. Big change, I guess, but fucking you guys made the big change when you bloody got into the place, so...
Yeah. It's got to be done, mate, you know, I've got no life here anymore, mate, you know, I don't really go anywhere, I'm fucking working all the time, the only free time I get is playing fucking PS5, but, you know.
Fuck, mate, you haven't... Go on.
Yeah, I just want to get back to Oz and, like, do some of the stuff I was into, like, get back into my cars and that, like, I don't get into the cars over here, because they're not my fucking thing, these little poxy 1.4 litre fucking courses.
I'm just, at the Occultist, I ended up doing, Nightmare Dungeons with the clan leader last night or whatever.
Oh yeah, nice.
Did them for like maybe 2.5 hours or something, and I was basically just banking all the gear sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I had like fucking 2.5 pages of legendary gear to go through. I've just sold heaps of it and scrapped what I needed, and I'm just quickly checking all my aspects or whatever, seeing if there's anything better I can put on. I'm so dirty I fucked up my build and lost all that attack power. I've just got it back over 7k.
Oh, good man.
But I was just wondering if I could get it back a bit higher again, you know?
Yeah, I was devastated for you when I heard the news. I was like, fuck.
I was like, you fucking idiot. I was so dirty on myself, eh?
Yeah, I made the mistake the other day. I thought this, I can't remember what it was, a set of gloves or something. And I didn't read the stats properly. And I equipped it, and then I extracted an aspect and put it on this set of gloves, thinking, oh yeah, it's going to be good. Fuck me, it lowered my attack power and lowered my dexterity, and I was like, what the fuck? I was so pissed off, because once you extract something, it gets destroyed, doesn't it? It's gone, mate. Yeah,
like
exactly.
You can't get it back.
So I was fucking well pissed off, and then luckily, that's when I actually considered about just putting the game on the shelf for a while. I was that pissed off, you know.
Really?
Yeah, I was fucking well and truly pissed off, and then I messaged the old mate from the clan, and he was like, come and run a couple of dungeons, and I was like, nah, I'm not really in the mood, a bit pissed off at the moment. And they were like, no, you'll level up anyway. I went into it, and I think the first dungeon we did was a level 84 or something mobs. A set of boots dropped, and bang, my attack power fucking flew through the roof again. And I was like, sweet, alright, I'm back in the game now.
Back in the game. I just noticed, I don't know if it's a new update, bro. Do you know you can salvage sigils at the Occultist?
No, I did not know that.
I think it's new. I don't think it's been there before.
Inventory.
I honestly think it's new.
Okay. I've never known that. I've never salvaged one.
Let me show you.
You can craft them.
Yeah, I know you can craft them.
Yeah, you messaged me that, yeah. Salvage, yeah, fucking hell, okay. What do you get out the salvage though?
I don't know, I haven't done any yet. I'm just going to the bank to I'm just going to grab those tier 3 ones that I've got sitting in the bank.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to salvage a tier 3. Just tier 3, see what it gives me.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I'll go salvage a tier 3, like, there's no way I'm ever going to use them. Like tier 3's just garbage,
No.
mate.
Well, none of the clan run tier 3 now. None of them do. I think they'll only run clan tier 3 if a newcomer comes in the clan and asks to rerun.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I want your advice on these, bro. I got them last night with old mate, and I swapped into them and put them on, but
Yeah.
it's really hurt my build in the sense that it's taken away my 3 potion capacity. So now I'm down to like 9 potions like a normal person.
oh, okay. So, okay.
And it's
Is
not
that the
good. I just
only
sent
thing
the
that?
screenshot.
Yeah, I'll have a look.
That's the only thing that like I'm feeling and noticing.
Okay.
And maybe it's probably like reduced my overall armor a bit. I've got like, what is it? I got 2 other ancestral bits in my bank that are fully bloody upgraded. But I got one of them last night, an amulet as well. But I really want to wear the amulet. Like, I think it's better than what I've got, but I don't think with my build I can make it work, which sucks. So
Yeah.
I've just put it in the bank for now. How do I go through the pages? There we go. Holy shit, this is ridiculous.
Well, it looks like you're according to the stats anyway, what you've got equipped is far better than the other thing, mate. So
You reckon?
yeah, I mean, your armor's way higher. Your stats will be raised 17 plus. All your stats. That's good. 19.5% potion drop rate. Well, that doesn't really matter for you, I don't think.
No.
Lucky hit. That's good. The lucky hit heals you up to 908 life. 20% healing received. That's good. It means you overheal. And it looks like, yeah, the imprint is anything you do overheal becomes a barrier 40%. So potentially you could become fucking indestructible. Yeah, no, that's good, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. That's sort of like what happens in a sense. Like I've basically I can keep a blue bubble on my health most of the time now, if you know what I mean.
You keep the barrier basically, yeah, all the time.
Yeah, a lot of the time anyway. But when I don't have it, fuck, I take more damage than I used to, sort of thing. But
It's because it looks like, I'm looking at your stats, your life is very, very low. Like, yeah. So,
yeah, I've actually got a pair of pants that I was just looking at when you jumped online and sent me an invite, and that can bump my life up to like 3,800, I think. So I thought that was like a pretty big bump.
yeah.
But I think it lowers a few other things, so I'm like, nah, I won't do it. And can you quickly, sorry mate, but you're my gear expert, can you quickly check out that other photo I just sent you and tell me what you think about that?
Yeah.
That's the Ami I got at the end of last night playing with old mate. The last dungeon we did, and then I was like, oh, what do I do with this?
Okay, so... the strength's good on the ancestral legendary, but your strength's far too high anyway. It's 979. So
Far too high.
well, it's like it wouldn't really matter, mate, if you dropped it. You.
Alright, so
the unique amulet, mate, might be better because you actually, if you're gonna go for a full, it looks like you're going for a full tank build, aren't you? Are you going for tank build or?
I'm just following this guide thing I've got that says it's the best end game Hammer of the Ancients build. Okay. But I just this morning while I was sitting outside having a smoke, I was like, I'll go through some websites. So I just typed in like best barbarian build to Google, and like 5 out of the 6 websites that I went to all said I should be doing like and listed how to do a whirlwind end game build. But I was just like, I don't know if I fully want to commit and change like everything and all the time I've invested. I almost just want to keep going with this build until I get max Paragon points. And then from there, if I don't like it, maybe I change over to the other build, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
What do you think I should do, swap to Whirlwind, or...?
Well, it's hard for me to say, mate. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to make that call for you, mate. It depends. If you're comfortable with the build you've got, you potentially risk not fucking up your build, but you potentially risk going backwards. Like I did that with my rogue when I first started my rogue.
Fucking 30 hours or something stupid.
Yeah, when I first started the rogue, I started off with a bow build, and I was happy with that. But then stupid me, I was looking at YouTube videos and that, and then everyone was raving on about the Twisting Blades build, the 2-dagger build. Yeah. So I was like, oh yeah, that fucking looks awesome. So I completely respect my whole character according to the Twisting Blades build, but I didn't like the Twisting Blades build. I just kept dying all the time. So I was like, fuck. So it took me another fucking 2 hours to respec my build again to the bow build again. And yeah, so you can risk potentially messing up your game, but it's up to you, mate. I mean, when you first started, were you Whirlwind or not? You weren't, were you?
Not on Diablo 4, no. I was a Hammer of Ancients leveling build, and then there was a Hammer of Ancients endgame build. So once I hit level 50, then I respec my build to follow, because it changes pretty dramatically between leveling and like you change all your skills you use, and then I went to the other one.
I would stick with the build you got, mate. Concentrate on that build, because I've got.
I just don't want to be like a what's the word? I don't want to be like a drawback on the alliance sort of thing. Like when we go, I don't want to be a problem.
Oh, you're not going to be a problem. No. You won't be a problem because I'll tell you why, and I shouldn't say it, but one of our clan members, who's a higher level than us, Phallus, and he's a rogue build, but fuck me, his build is nowhere near as good as my build. And I'm not saying that to be cocky, but we were doing a dungeon the other night, and he was getting fucked up, and I had to keep reviving him, and then he messaged me going, what, you're like 8 levels below me, how come I keep dying and that? And I just messaged him saying, something's wrong with your build, mate. It's not as good as you think it is.
Yeah, right.
But
how did he take that?
Yeah, he's alright, but I think where he went wrong is he's using poison. He's using poison damage. I'm using shadow damage, which is far better because it confuses the enemies, but then when they die, they explode. So
yeah, right.
So whereas his is damage over time, whereas mine mine's just instant damage. When they die, they explode, and it creates an explosion. There's a knock-on effect with every enemy. So yeah, it's
What I can't fucking work out, and it's like absolutely had me stumped for 2 days, is in this build, like, then there's this section you can click to go, and it follows a Paragon board building system. And my first 2 boards, I followed them perfect. Like, everything on the screen, I've taken screenshots of it all, so I don't need to be on the website. I've copied it perfect. But now that I've come into this 3rd board that they say to use, what I've got on my screen doesn't match what they've got in their photos, so I don't know whether I should, like, keep proceeding to put my points in and, like, yeah, try and copy this the best I can, but knowing that it's not the same, or it's fucking doing my head in, bro. Can't
Yeah, I know.
justify what I should be doing.
Well, the only way I
I've tried
can
looking for other... Yeah.
the only way I can really explain that to you is on my build, for instance, I'm following the Paragon system, where I literally have to raise my dexterity to the absolute highest it can possibly go, because that affects my skill damage. And then the board number 2, I have to follow the path that makes the enemies, any enemy that's vulnerable causes critical hit damage. Hence why, because you know those 3 blades that my character throws out all the time?
Yeah.
Each one of those blades causes the enemy to be vulnerable. When an enemy's vulnerable, my attack power, I think at the moment it's 160% critical hit damage. So
Yeah,
that
right.
plus all my like shadow imbuement and all that, like I'm doing like 20 to 30k per enemy all the time. So I'm doing some serious damage. That's the build I have to follow. So I don't know what it would be for your build.
Yeah.
I think Hammer of the Ancients. I don't know. I don't want to fuck up your build, mate. I don't know whether they specialize in vulnerable hits or they specialize in bleeding. Because I know barbarians used to do a lot of bleeding damage. Don't know if
Yeah,
it's-
well, that's like that's basically like all those other websites just said there's basically 2 builds to have for endgame. It's either the bleed build or the whirlwind build.
right,
And it's really
okay.
only this one website that's got like the Hammer of the Ancients build as well that I've sort of been following all the way through, and I'm like, well, what the hell's going on here? You know what I mean?
Okay, well that's interesting.
Hold on. I might have just found what I've been looking for, bro.
Yeah.
Looks like... Alright, I might be able to salvage this. It just looks like my 3rd board that I've selected, they've got it in a different position. Because I'm looking at the picture of this one here, and this matches what I've got on my screen now, I think.
I'm low on energy.
So that'll be 1, 2.
Not ready.
Alright, cool, bananas. I think. So there's my first board. Oh, that can't be right. I fucking confused myself now. Oh, fuck it. Who cares, mate? I've only got 2 Paragon points to spend. They can just sit there till I fucking can't work, till I can work it out.
I've got a funny feeling though they're gonna mess up the fucking builds anyway when the season 1 starts.
Yeah, well, wasn't that supposed to start today?
No, it starts in late July. They're announcing it tomorrow. What the changes will be. So I'll keep you up to date if you hear anything.
Yeah, I don't have any means of following them in any. You're my primary source of Diablo 4 information.
Yeah, so I'll
Alright, mate, I'm just quickly gonna, while
yeah.
we're standing here, just drink a
Yeah.
potion.
No worries,
Just
Bob.
because it's only the two of us. There we go, potion. I don't have any incense to burn, otherwise I would. So I've just done the that salvaging while we were back in town of those sigils, and it just gives you sigil dust
Oh, it's not just to craft sigils, is it?
to craft sigils. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I asked the clan leader last night. I'm like, hey, bro, because I said to, I messaged him. He was talking a lot in clan chat, like just typing messages to each other.
Oh, yeah.
But we were talking like fucking all night. I said, I need to use some of my signals. I'm full of signals. Like, I can't pick up the ones we're getting. And he said, oh, same, haha. And I'm like, hey, do you just get all yours from drops, or do you craft them? And he said, he crafts a couple, but he gets about 80 to 90% from drops. He only crafts them if he wants to do like a specific dungeon that he hasn't done yet.
Oh, okay, okay.
And I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So maybe like if he wants to go help someone or a clan member go get like a certain aspect or whatever instead of having to run a normal dungeon.
He'll turn it into a nightmare dungeon, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
But I thought when I was in there the other day, I was only very quickly. I didn't think you could pick individual dungeons. I just thought you could pick like random tier brackets, like 35 to 40 or 20 to 25, 25 to 30 sort of thing. So, who knows?
Yeah, well, seems like you can. If he's saying that he can craft specific dungeons, yeah.
That's what I thought, yeah. I thought I trust his understanding of the game a lot more than bloody my knowledge of it. So he's German, is he?
Yeah, I think he is. He's either German or Swedish, I think. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think he's German, mate, yeah. The whole of Europe's on fucking standby at the moment, mate.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. Well, it was on the news this morning that Russia and Ukraine are both worried that each of the... Well, they're blaming each other, basically. One of them's gonna blow up the fucking nuclear power plant in the Ukraine.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Need more time. I don't have enough energy.
You can guarantee in the West, if someone does blow it up, it'll be blamed on Russia, it won't be blamed on Ukraine.
Oh no, that's right. It'll be blamed on Russia. Yeah. The West aren't as fucking smart as they think they are. Like, it was on the news this morning. Oh, yep, they planted bombs on the top of the reactors and all that. And someone came on the news and said, well, if you were going to blow something up, wouldn't you place the bombs underneath, not on top? But if you were going to make it look like a missile attacked it, you'd place it on top. And the guy that was being interviewed was like, he couldn't answer it, and I was thinking, yeah, you dodgy cunts. Reckon you're gonna make it look like, well, you're gonna blame it on Russia, but then it's gonna be an explosion from the top, which then the Russians will say Ukraine bombed it.
Yeah.
But then there's reports, like, because I don't follow mainstream media, I listen to outsourced media, and people are already stating that they have inside information that US commandos have already gone in there, planted fucking explosives all over the place. Which wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, well, that's what I was about to say. It was like, oh, it's funny how they're talking about, you know, planting explosives and things like that, because I've heard lots of different bloody stories and that, like, media stories about like 9/11 Twin Towers. They reckon was a fucking inside job. There was like construction workers in there 3 or 4 days prior drilling all these holes in the stairwells, inserting fucking explosives, you know what I mean? People have made like grand jury testimony and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know what to fucking believe.
Oh no, 100%.
But I know that that fucking so-called fucking terrorist plane strike on the Pentagon was absolute bullshit.
Yeah, that's bullshit right there.
I'm not 100% sure about the fucking 9/11 buildings, but I know on the same day and all the same attacks that prompted the same war, there was no such thing as a plane that fucking flew into the side of the Pentagon.
No, there wasn't.
Like, they've done physical, well, not physical, but they've done like scientific and fucking, like, had physics fucking professors and shit on there, and they're like, mate, the hole that's been left, it's physically impossible for a plane to be flying on an angle or a trajectory to make a hole like that. Like,
Exactly.
yet they expect people to believe it. Like, wake up.
Have you seen the YouTube video? It's a real video of the news anchor that reports the second plane, but it hadn't even hit yet. It hadn't even hit the Pentagon, supposedly, and he's already stating on the news, and we've just had reports that a second plane has hit the Pentagon, and you can hear someone in the background going, no, cut it off. And the Pentagon in the background of the video is still intact. There's no police personnel, no army personnel, and then they cut the camera straight away.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah,
So
watch it on
YouTube.
Yeah, man. It's fucking... I didn't believe it when I first saw it. Someone told me years ago, and I was like, nah, they covered that up straight away. Yeah, it's still on the internet.
Mate, I don't want to jinx this and talk too soon, but you and I are going pretty well on a tier 4 dungeon on our own, mate.
They're doing alright, mate. Not too bad.
Like, it's only a baby tier, 21, but
Still tier 4 with the material bus.
yeah.
Mind you, it fucking
Oh, man,
annoys me on fucking people going, oh, I can run solo tier 4 dungeons and all that, and I'm just like, yeah, well, why don't you go get a job, mate, instead of sitting on your ass and play Diablo 15 hours a day.
Hey mate, when I don't have to work, sitting on Diablo 15 hours a day seems like the best possible thing I could be doing.
Yeah, no, but you actually do have a job, mate. These fucking
Yeah, and I only get one of these days where I don't have to work, like fucking once every blue moon it feels at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I was shocked when you said to me, I got Wednesday off. I was like, fuck, you never get a day off. Why'd they give you a day off?
Because they got to work me for the next 7 straight, and
Yeah.
it would have been like fucking 15 straight or something, with fucking 4 or 5 overtime shifts if they didn't, 3 overtime shifts if they didn't give me a day off, so it was like more of just a fatigue management thing than anything, I think. But then on the Tuesday night, they got me to fucking stay back and do over a 12-hour shift anyway.
Oh, fucking hell.
So. You have no idea how hard it was yesterday, mate. Like, Ryan and I went and played golf.
Yeah.
Oh, you're dead, mate. You should
Yeah,
let me know.
man. That's all good.
My bad. When we finished playing golf,
Yeah.
went to fucking 6 different shops trying to buy a PS5, mate. Could not get one in town for late.
No, fuck,
And then,
mate.
like, jumped on the phone. Like, we went to one JB Hi-Fi,
Yeah,
jumped on the phone to the other JB Hi-Fi bloke,
yeah.
and rung him from the shop because they were about to close. Started talking to him and asked him, like, he's like, no, we don't have any, mate, sold out. I said, like, oh, when might you be getting some, mate? He just physically laughed at me on the phone. He's like, you gotta be joking, right, mate? I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, mate, we're always sold out of them. We place an order. We've had orders placed for 2 years. Sometimes we get our orders within 2 or 3 weeks. Sometimes it takes 2 months to get our orders. Sometimes we get half of what we ordered. Sometimes we get all of what we ordered. He said, good luck, mate. I was just like,
hell.
are you kidding me? And that's like the bloke in the games department at the biggest JB Hi-Fi in Townsville.
What a
At the Willow Shopping Centre.
fucking cockhead.
I'm like, there's technically I've found 2 units that I can buy, or 3 units I can buy in Townsville. One's a digital only at cash converters.
Yeah. How much they want for
So
that?
second hand, they want $5.98 for that one.
That's not bad, mate. That's not bad.
Or I can get a disc version for 600, like the bloke had it advertised for 650. I messaged him and said, will you do 600, because I thought it was a private sale.
Yeah.
And he agreed, but then it's like this new, really dodgy fucking pawn shop that's opened up in Townsville.
Okay.
But it's a second-hand disc version, so I'm like, alright, well fucking, that's something. And then just this morning, I searched again, and there was one new one listed since my last search last night. There's a private sale. The bloke's wanting 700. It's a disc version and it comes with 2 games, but they're just PS4 games. The Division 2 and Everybody Golf.
So you are technically you're better off with the disc version, obviously, because
Yeah, well that's what I want, and what I found out yesterday was,
oh fuck.
because I've got the Diablo 4 disc already, I sort of need a disc version so I can play it.
Exactly.
But it says on the PS4 Diablo case that you get a free upgrade to the PS5 version of the game if you have a PS5.
Okay. Well, that's good. So
that's going to save me another $120. You know what I mean?
yeah. So literally, I think all you'd have to do is obviously
put the disc in and
Put
it'll
the
like
disc
download
in.
an update. And
it'll come up. Would you like to download the PS5 version? Okay, that's good. Yeah. Well.
yeah, now I've just physically got to get the fucking unit. I was talking with my brother, like, because he was the one driving me around after golf to all the shops. Because, like, while we were out golfing, I'd message the bloke selling it at the pawn shop because I thought that was a private sale initially. And once he agreed to, like, the 600, not the 650, I was like, my brother was basically going to take me straight there to get it. But then we realised it was this pawn shop. And we were both just a little bit dubious, like, should I buy second hand or should I just buy new, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because my brother's like, man, that could have been in like a fucking smoker's household or something. The thermal paste might already be starting to go. Could be like a 2-year-old unit already, like...
Yeah, he's right there. Your brother is right. Yeah.
And they've got it all sealed in plastic, and they won't, at this dodgy pawn shop, they won't, like, plug it in and show us it boot up or anything like that.
Yeah,
So he's like,
no,
might have SSD issues, fucking rah. I'm like, man.
Do you get
fuck.
any form of warranty with it though?
I don't know. I haven't physically been to the shop. We were just talking to him over the phone, over Messenger.
Yeah.
And that's why I was sort of like, I wish that, because there's only one cash converters in all of Townsville. But the only one they have is bloody, the digital version. And then I'll have to pay for Diablo 4 again. But they will give warranty, like, I think it's a 7-day or a 30-day warranty or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a hard one.
Fuck,
Use it well.
Because, yeah, we went to JB Hi-Fi, Joyce Main, Harvey Norman, The Good Guys, EB Games, Big W. It was ridiculous.
That's fucking crazy, mate, because, like, stock levels over here are starting to, well, they're not too bad, actually, as far as I know. I mean, I haven't really looked after I bought one, but I know before I bought one, the stock levels were starting to get back to a little bit of normality.
Yeah, right.
As far as I'm aware, I'm just trying to think, it might be way going to buy one from the UK and get it shipped over there, mate.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to ask you. That's what I wanted to ask you. I have found, like, I just don't know if I can trust it, but there's a few different, like, sellers through Facebook Marketplace or whatever, that they are overseas, but they will sell me a brand new unit with a one control, a 1 year's warranty or whatever, and I can get that for 500 Australian. So it's like, seems a fair bit cheaper than what everyone else is selling, but it's like shipped to your door sort of thing. And I'm like, oh, I just don't know if I can trust these bloody online things, you know what I mean?
Facebook Marketplace, nah man, I wouldn't do it, to be honest. No, definitely not.
Sweet. That's where
Yeah.
my head was at, man. I haven't done it, you know what I mean?
No.
And they seem really pushy on the sale, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
no, don't worry, not interested, thank you, see ya.
Yeah, well, I caught one out the other week, mate. There was a bloke on Facebook Marketplace selling a PS5 for, well, he had about £190 on it. And the ad looked really, like, fucking spot on. It was laid out in a living room, all the games around. It had a couple of games with an extra controller, you know. And at first I thought, okay, right, if it was £190, I would have bought it and resold it for like, I don't know, $250, made a small earn out of it.
Yeah.
And, well, if I had bought it, I would have sold it to you actually and shipped it to you. That's what I would have done.
Good cat.
But, yeah, anyway, I messaged this bloke and he's like, oh yeah, interested in buying the PS5 off you and all that. Asked him some general questions like how long you had it. First of all, why are you selling it so cheap? You know?
Yeah.
He gave me some bullshit story like, oh, my son wanted an Xbox One X and all this, and I thought, okay, maybe he's telling the truth. I know a few people that did that when they got the PS5, they didn't like it, they wanted to get the new Xbox, so they did trade it in. Yeah, so I offered him 180 cash. I said, right, I'll pay you cash, deliver it to my house. I've got the cash in my wallet, blah blah blah. And then he goes, oh no, it's 190 and I'll deliver it, but I can't deliver it to your house. I can ship it to you. Bear in mind, this cunt lives about 3 miles away from me. I was like, why would you ship it to me? Just get in the car and fucking drive here.
Yeah.
So, you know, and then I got a little bit pushy then. I said, well, tell me your address and I'll come meet you. I'll come with the cash and I'll pick it up. And he was like, oh, no. And then he stopped altogether. He was like, no, end of discussion. I'm not selling it anymore. And I was like, you dodgy cunt. You fucking
scammer. He was trying to pay ID scam you or whatever.
Yeah, he wanted my bank details or something, or... Yeah. But if I do get one, just bear in mind, because I am on the market for, like, I've got some extra cash floating in my wallet, so I might, if I do see one coming up cheap and it's decent, mate, I'll sell it to you, bro, for what I bought for it. I won't ask for an earn out of it.
Yeah, sweet. I'll obviously keep you as up to date and informed as I can about my, like, purchasing status, because I'm, like, looking online every day sort of thing, and... Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out other options at the moment, but to be honest, bloody Big W have got the best deal so far advertised. I'm thinking about trying to go through the Big W website and seeing if they can, like, ship me one out of Brisbane or Sydney or Melbourne or something, because I don't know. I don't think that'd take too long to get here. No. That's a brand new disc version. With one controller, and it's $724.
That's not bad.
And that's a saving of like $65 or $85 or something. Or they have a brand new disc console with 2 controllers for $799. When all the other retailers are selling the brand new disc console and 1 controller for $799. So, basically getting a free controller if I was to go through those guys.
Hmm. Yeah, well,
But I've
yeah,
just never,
it's-
like I said to you the other night, the only thing I've ever bought online was a fucking R6 keychain, and I was living in Loganholme, you know what I mean? Like,
well, your best bet, Mick, is don't buy it online at your house or something. Go to your store, go to your local store, and get them to put the purchase order through.
can you do that?
Well, yeah, I assume you can. I'd walk in and be like, right,
Yeah.
just do it. I've done it before.
Yeah, nice.
I actually did that when I was in Australia. I went to it's either, was it JB Hi-Fi or yeah, it was JB Hi-Fi. Went to JB Hi-Fi when the PS4 came out, and they were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, we haven't got any in stock till like 2 weeks or something." I said, "Right, okay, you've got none in stock at the Hyperdome." I said, "But have you got any down the Gold Coast?" And he had a look on his little computer, and he goes, "Oh yeah, it's showing we've got 6 in stock." I said, "Right, get me one up here." And he, at first, he didn't know how to do it. I was like, it's a simple matter of putting a purchase order in between 2 stores, mate. I'll do it for you if you want. And, yeah, in the end, yeah, you got it. So, yeah, they ship it off. You pay a deposit, so they're not wasting their time. And, yeah, they should be able.
I'll pay fucking full cost right there on the spot, you know
Well,
what I
that's
mean?
it,
Like,
mate. That's the way to do it. If you tell the person, right, I'm willing to pay up front right now, as long as you get a receipt
Yeah.
stating that
cash
you...
or card, mate, whatever's better for you. Like, let's just make this happen.
Yeah. No, you should be right, mate. Yeah, do it that way. That way you're buying it from a retailer
Need more time.
that's a respected
Got the
retailer.
warranty,
They're not
got
going to fuck
fucking-
you up. You're not going to lose any money. If it gets damaged in freight, they have to honour a replacement or a refund. So yeah, you're better off that way. Because that was
Man, I
my...
didn't know you had a fucking over this stuff.
That was my job at Windowware, mate. I was working in dispatch, so I know all about interbranch stock transfers, and I had customers all the time like, "Oh, have you got any in Brisbane in this certain curtain or whatever?" And I'd be like, "No, but Melbourne's got them." "Oh yeah," so I just put a purchase order in from Melbourne, get it up to Brisbane.
Yeah, nice.
I'd get a fucking rap from the boss or the owner and be like, "Oh, we've allocated that stock for certain jobs." It's like, yeah, but boss, I was like, the job you've allocated for is only like $300. This is going to a potential $5,000 order. "Oh yeah, well done,
Yeah.
Cal. Well done, mate. Yeah."
I only had one dungeon with old mate last night. It was a tier 35. And I just kept fucking dying. It was one of the ones with the bloody exploding rock.
Oh no.
And I just kept on. Like, we'd done probably 4 or 5 tier 35s before it. And like, I might have been revived twice in 4 dungeons sort of thing. And then we got to this dungeon and I needed reviving like 15, 20 times. It was just... whatever was happening with that dungeon was not working with me. It was not a good dungeon. I was like trying to message him like, "Oh my god, man, I'm so sorry. I'm such a noob. I'm playing like a level 40, rah rah rah." He's just laughing. He's like, "Don't worry, man. I've been there. I know the pain. Sometimes you just get a dungeon and it's just fucked." But I think that dungeon was so bad because like I'd started it off one of my seagulls. And he was like, "I just need to go to the occultist." I'm like, "Take as long as you need, bro. Like, you're carrying me. I'll wait all night for you." And, so he was off doing something. I teleported there already, and there was like a level 96 standing at the entry.
Oh no.
So I invited the 96 to the party, and they joined straight away. So I was like, "Oh, nice." But then once we got in the dungeon and old mate got there, the 96 like ended up leaving the party after about like 2 rooms sort of thing.
Oh.
So in my mind, it was almost like all the monsters were like buffed to his level sort of thing, or at least the volume of them was for like a 3-person dungeon that it started as, not a 2-person dungeon.
Yeah.
Because then the very next dungeon after it was like another tier 35, and I went back to like normal, you know what I mean?
So you basically, you fucked up your mentality, your chain of thought, really.
Yeah. But we basically did a 3-person dungeon with 2, I think, so.
Well, that's not bad. Did you get any good gear out of it?
Take it back from them.
Yeah, I think that's maybe where I got those, oh, I don't know, we did that many fucking dungeons. I was gonna say maybe that's where I got those pants that I showed you before or whatever, but
Oh, yeah.
I know I got the Ami from like the last one, but I got the pants pretty early on in the night, and then did we get any from that last dungeon? Did we get any orange gear?
Yeah, I got a set of pants that were shit.
Yeah, maybe I got something that was just rubbish. I just tanked all the shit that I got from the last one, I think.
Need more time.
Have you ever, that's a question I wanted to ask you, have you ever used the JB price match feature or whatever?
No. What's
Right. Well, I was like on their website looking at everything, and they've got like a big banner up the top, like, seen it cheaper elsewhere, let one of our staff know, sort of thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No, I've seen that, but I've never actually used it, no.
So, because I'm thinking, like, I don't know, I've almost got sort of like a preference, like, if I could buy one through JB, that'd be my preferred, like, reseller or preferred retailer to buy it from. I don't know, I like buying things from JB Hi-Fi, I guess.
Yeah, I like JB Hi-Fi.
Consumer confidence in them.
Yeah.
But, like, Big W have got, from a monetary standpoint, they got the best deal for the same product, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't like Big W for the fact that every time you go in there, you're dealing with like a fucking 14 or a 15-year-old pimply faced fucking kid who's got no idea about the real world, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
So, I'm like, if I can get JB to match fucking Big W's price, that'd be like the ideal perfect endgame situation for me.
Just read the small print with JB Hi-Fi, mate. I'm pretty sure they exclude places like Big W out of that.
Yeah, right. Fuck.
Because you got to remember, Big W is a bigger chain than JB. I'm not saying JB
Yeah.
is small, but Big W's buying power is a lot better than
Yeah,
JB.
Big W's owned by bloody Woolworths.
Exactly, mate. So
The same bloody group that owns Woolworths.
I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, I'm pretty sure JB would turn around and say we can't price match that because we don't have the buying power. Could be wrong.
Yeah.
You might, no harm in trying.
You're normally only wrong when you miss the round, bro.
Yeah, true.
I'm not ready yet.
Especially when it comes to this sort of shit. That's why I ask you. But I'll give it a crack. See how we go. What'd we get? Is that a ring or something?
I like how I got a bow. Is that any good? No, it's fucking crap. Oh my god.
What are
how
your
did-
bloody gilf levels now? They'd be 20, wouldn't they?
No, mate, no, I'm concentrating on 2 at the moment. I've got a level 11 and a level 8.
Yeah, right. I'm concentrating on 2 and I've got them both at level 10.
That's not bad.
Devil's Dust Band. Whirlwind leaves behind Dust Devils. It's like item power 793 at like level 1, when my ring's only item power 702 at level 5. But I still don't think it'll get a run. It could. My other ring has, like, 15.7% bleeding damage to bleeding enemies, 19.5% physical damage, and 30.8% critical strike damage. Like, I just can't find anything that helps me DPS as good.
Oh, geez. I don't know when we start to get decent drops. Like,
Oh, dude, we're only going to get shit drops from these ones that I've been starting because they're low tier. That's why I was trying to... He didn't, like, actually physically come out and say it, but last night when I was talking with old mate, like, I tried to start all these tier 20 dungeons, and he'd cancel them every time and go to start a level 35. That seems to be his, like, happy place. And then, but as soon as I'd go to start a level 30 or a 35, he'd accept it straight away. But if I tried to start these level 20s, he was just like, nah, decline.
Do you want to go to the Helltide? It's active.
Yeah, sure. That's what me and him did last night. Like, we just kept doing dungeons non-stop. Not for a Helltide, but until we did a world boss and legions. I think we did like 3 legions and 1 world boss.
See, legions, mate, you get good drops from legions. I've had some of my best gear from the legion drops.
Yeah.
And world boss, they're okay. They, I think they're gonna patch it in the next update. To be honest, a lot of people are complaining.
Oh, did you know that when you run up to a world boss, like in a party, that it matters what level the other players are that are around?
Really? What, in your party or just other players in general?
No, just other players that are around. So him and I, like, we were the only ones in our party, and we run up to the world boss last night, and then he instantly said in clan chat, follow. So I jumped on my horse and followed him, and we ran away basically like 2 full loading screens away from the world boss, and I put in question mark, and then he typed in everyone there was 2 lower level, and I was like, oh, okay. And then he's like, follow. So we run back there, and the second time we run back, then all the players that were around it were like level 90 to 100. And then he was like, typed in clan chat, much better. So there must be like a certain amount of players per, I don't know what it's called, like in your little area that it loads you to.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then when we run up the second time, it was way better. And we, oh shit you not, dude, we killed this world boss in like under 15 seconds. Everyone in the whole chat, like in the world chat, was like, wow, impressive. Wow, that was fast. Wow, great job, guys. Like, it was hectic.
Fuck, I did not know that. That's interesting to know.
Yeah. And that's coming from Amulet or whatever, or Valkyrie or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Like, he was the one that told me, follow, and I was like, alright, I'm following.
He knows his shit, that guy, honestly, mate. He fucking knows his shit. It's funny you say that, because a few weeks ago I did a world boss, and I was on my own. I respawned at, not the checkpoint, the start of the world boss. And when I got back towards the world boss, I was noticing other player names, and their levels were different. I was like, these aren't the same guys I just were fighting with. Like, what the fuck just happened? So, I think it's right in what you're saying. If you run away from the boss, it respawns you in a different instance.
Yeah.
Because don't
That's
forget,
the word
like,
I was looking for.
You know, like, the world map.
Yeah, well, it's only one world map, but the sheer volume of players, like, there has to be different.
Oh, mate, there's millions of players, so theoretically, we should be seeing fucking players left, right, and centre all the time.
Yeah.
But
But you only see,
you only see a
like,
handful here and there, or mainly everyone's grouped up in a town or something.
yeah.
So I think the server is on a timer, and it times
Yeah, from when you join it,
for
or
when you join it, and then I don't know,
I reckon it's either that or it's location based.
location.
So they
based.
just look at like all the IPs and things like that, and they're like, righto, and because then they'd surely have to have different servers around the world, wouldn't they? Or would all their servers
do.
just be in the
No,
one
no.
room, but
No.
for different areas of the world?
They've got loads of servers. They've got like 4 in Asia. They've got like 7 in America. I think there's 3 in
Yeah.
Australia. I think there's like 4 in the UK. There's so many servers.
That's what I thought.
See, like, realistically, you're playing in Australia, I'm playing in England. I should be lagging like hell. Like, my character should
Yeah,
be
or vice
bouncing,
versa.
or vice versa. It should be characters bouncing all over the screen. But, I don't know, it's obviously got us put in a server that matches both our IPs. It's clever how they did it. I fucking tip my hat to
Yeah, we'll
Blizzard.
give them that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're right. Like, you go to play like a Call of Duty or something like that, or other games, and if you're in the wrong sort of server, you know what I
you
mean? Like,
fucked,
it's just
mate.
absolute garbage, mate. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? What the fuck's this random cunt doing? What are we trying to do here? Where's this fucking event? What's going on? Here we go. Now we got some action. Instead of me doing an event killing one enemy at a time, what the fuck's going on here? Anything fucking packs, mate. All the horde get down. Fuck that shit up.
Need more time.
Oh, where's the big boss? There he is. Oh. Yes, we got the green tick.
Saved my life.
Should we invite this numpty to our party?
Yeah, why not? He declined it straight away.
The typical bloody Diablo community, mate.
Yeah, they're
I'm a
fucking...
level 80, I'm not gonna play with 2 level 70s.
Fucking hell.
Rude cunt.
It's such a toxic community, isn't it?
Yes and no, like, because obviously we're mates before we even fucking played the game, but then, like, I jump on here with you, and maybe it's just that lucky group you found, but, like, that group you found I find is so, like, accommodating, you know what I mean, and welcoming.
Oh yeah, well that's what I said
When he
to you.
jumped on last night, like, he sent me a party invite straight away, and I accepted.
Good.
No, before
Well,
he even sent the party invite, he, 125, I have only got 70. He sent a message in clan chat. He's like, Pigstell, you there? I'm like, yeah, mate. He's like, I'm so sorry about last night. I'm like, it's all good, man. Because I tried to request his party the night before, but they were full.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm so sorry, we were full last night, couldn't get you in. I'm like, it's all good, mate. Like, no stress.
I did tell him to look after you though while I wasn't there.
Oh, cheers, mate.
I
Oh, you definitely
messaged
did
him.
that last night, mate. We fucking were smashing along.
Yeah, I messaged him a few days ago actually, just be like, yeah, I'm gonna be busy over the weekend. If Pigstall jumps on, can you run him through and shit like that? And Amulet
yeah.
message
What?
back. Amulet message back saying, yeah, no problem, mate. And then they were like, when are you coming back on? I was like, I don't know, I might be on over the weekend.
Need more time.
But like I got people on Facebook, some are part of the Diablo 4 Facebook page, and I always put on there if anyone wants to jump on and like needs help with anything, just send me your clan, your battle pass, and yeah. I said I've got a good little community going and friendly bunch, so I'm just sick of people, like some of the comments I read are just vile, absolutely vile. Like one guy put on there, what did he put on there, fucking, he was sick at home with potential leukemia, and all he had was Diablo in his life to keep his mind off things and shit. And some prick fucking commented, oh yeah, oh it's not bad for you, get to sit at home playing fucking games. Mate, I unleashed fucking hell on him. I messaged him saying, you sick fucking cunt. If he was sick enough to fucking make up a lie like that, and I said, I hope to God he didn't make up a lie like that, and you could turn around and make a vile comment like that. I said, I hope you fucking burn in hell. I said, I hope you got a dog and a cat, and I hope they get strung up by their fucking... Actually, no, I didn't. Well, I didn't want to say that, because, fuck, I don't want the animal to get hurt.
Yeah.
I just unleashed hell, mate. The fucking paragraphs I sent him.
Yeah, he was just a fucking piece of shit by the sound of it.
I just met, and then he messaged me back saying, oh, it's just a joke or something like that, and I was like, that's not funny, mate. It's not a fucking joke.
Yeah. Can players, like, disable bloody friends requests or party invites or something, can they?
Yeah, they can reject it, yeah.
But can they have it so you can't even send it? And there's a 75 on there if you want it. I got 124. I'm going to go back to that 125 one. It's just around the corner. You get more EXP.
I should have got that. Yeah.
You get 76k EXP from those ones. You only get 37k EXP from the 75 ones.
Oh well. Too late now, I've already spent it.
I'm just running around the corner to that one now, mate.
Yeah.
Just not far away. Oh, get out, you asshole. I had the bar like 95% complete, and then a bloody bear jumps up and attacks me. Just enough to interrupt it, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Frustrating. Junk. Alright, back on our horses. What do you like doing in Helltide? I reckon the events are where you get the best stuff from.
Yeah, events is definitely where you get the best.
Sometimes, especially when I'm doing them solo, I just ride around and try and find all the events. Because normally that's where you find the most other players too. No way. This way. Can you see these gems that I'm dropping?
Yeah. You dropping them? Well, you got no room in your bank, in your inventory.
Yeah. That's what I was meaning. I was like, just before we came to Helltide, I emptied. And then I went to pick something up and it wouldn't pick up. I'm like, no way I could be full yet. I've only been here. Oh, shit. There's only 2 minutes to go in the Helltide, mate. Lucky you did buy that bloody thing. I was sitting there thinking, I'll get 75 now and then I'll buy that 75 one. No way in hell. Well, what do you want to do, mate, after this Helltide ends? Or do you want to leave it now if you've already bought what you can buy?
Oh, we might as well do the rest of this 2 minutes.
Yeah. Did you want to do more Nightmare Dungeons? I think I've got some low level 30s we could try. Or did you want to go over and run around in the PvP area for a bit?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to the PvP area
Yeah, there's a couple of it, because I find it a bit like a Helltide, and I enjoy them sometimes, you know what I mean? Like,
I ran a bit last night, actually, in the PvP, and I was like, yeah, it was quite interesting, because I saw all these other players, but if you're running around, and they see you, they run the other direction.
yeah, and especially if we got two of us.
Oh, yeah.
Were you in there with a pack, or?
No, I was on my own, mate. I just wanted to see what you meant by players couldn't hurt you. They can't.
Yep.
They fucking can't. And then it clearly comes up on the screen, so-and-so
It tells
player...
you whenever any player activates it.
That's it.
So then, like, we could run in and gank them if we, like, see them and know they're a low level. And then we get all of their tears of blood. So they might have literally been in there for like an hour and they might have farmed up like 10k or 20k of them. Then they're trying to bank them, then we run up and gank them right when they're trying to bank them. Because I think you need like... I could be wrong in these figures, but I think it was either 750,000 or 1 million. You need either 750k or 1 million of them to get the full cosmetic set or whatever it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think it's something that obviously like makes all your gear red or blood or something like that. I was like, well that's 150. God damn it. And it's a heavy weaponry. That's exactly what I need as a barbarian. I'm still rocking level 60 weapons, for fuck's sake. Fuck. Oh, well, I've got a good feeling we're gonna get some good drops over in the PvP, so it's all good. And we're gonna get the treasure monkey golem fella over there, and we're gonna fuck him up. Quick, see if it triggers. Is it gonna trigger? Nice. I think I just managed to trigger an event before the Helltide ended.
Nice, so coming over now.
Don't have enough energy.
I'm interested to see what content they bring out with Season 1.
Yeah. I just hope somehow they have like a backflip and they don't make us all start over again. They figure out a way to integrate their new content to our existing fucking work and hours we've put into it. I don't know, in my mind it just seems like surely I can't be the only fucking human being in the world that feels that if they do that I'm not really interested in fucking... You know what I mean? And then if they're going to continue to do that every season, like, what the fuck?
Well, a lot of people have already pissed off the fact if
like
they...
The way I look at it, right, is like, I'm a RuneScape player, and, you know, like a very small amount of a WoW player. But you look at them and you look at the way they've done things, and you have your character and it's your fucking character, you know what I mean? They figure out a way to bring their seasons and their activities and whatever else to work around your base character.
Yeah.
The idea of having to fucking make a brand new character, nah, that just doesn't sit well with me, eh? Like,
Nah, I get it, mate. I mean, like, I was a big Division 2 player, and I still am. And my character, I'd spent hours. Yeah, man. Do you play Division?
I love Division 1, man. Like, a bloke I was working with at the hire shop got me into it, and I put so many hours into it. I loved it.
Yeah.
But the reason I ask is that one of those PlayStations that just came up listed this morning, the PS5s, he's got the Division 2 that goes with it.
Yeah,
and
man.
Well,
well, if you get it, mate, fuck, I'm happy to run Division 2 with you, mate. Yeah, because I'm in a big clan on Division 2 too. There's like over 150 members in my clan, and
Yeah.
we're always running raids and shit. Yeah, but going back to what I was saying, like when they introduced the season shit in the Division, they carried on your character progress, and it was the best. You just had to work a little bit harder to get the better gear, which the way it should be.
Exactly. That's the idea of the season, to like prompt the player. Oh right, I need content. I've got to go do this, or I've got to go do that. I've got to grind again. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I can't just keep doing end game activities. I've got to go and do something again. Like, and to me, in my mind, that's what they're trying to do with the whole rebuild your character from the start. Cause they want everyone back to the grindstone, not just lagging out all their servers playing on the same fucking shit again. But it's like, nah, it's got to go both ways. You do it.
Exactly.
Whatever you do, don't waste your tears of blood on the bag dealer in the towns. It's not worth it at all.
Okay.
I made that mistake. I had like 25,000 of the tears of blood. Now I'm down to 1,700, and it was absolute rubbish that I got out of them.
So
It was before I looked it up.
I don't know much about PvP at the moment. I've run it once, and that was yesterday. So
Yeah, it was before I looked it up. So I was like, if I would have known, I would have been saving for that gear already, and probably grinding a lot harder to get some of that gear already. So I could be like, hey Cal, check this out, bro. What do you reckon?
So
Like, what? Where the fuck did you get that from?
That's the beautiful thing about the Division 2 PvP area. You get all the fucking good gear in PvP, man. But
yeah, well, that's what it was like from like my RuneScape days and that. You know, like if you want to go out into the wilderness and play PvP, well, like if that person's skulled, if they've attacked you or attacked someone else recently, you physically get everything they're wearing and equipping. You know what I mean? Or they might be able to do like one prayer that was protect item, but that's only going to allow them to keep their like most valuable prized possession.
Yeah.
And then you'd still have people with other prayers like smite and things like that on, so as you were KOing them, you were also like draining all their prayer points, so right as they died they were on 0 prayer, and their protect item didn't work, like didn't save their most valuable item, and then you'd go out and sometimes you get a PK and it'd be like a millions or a billions worth for a kill, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. You don't need any bank or anything, mate?
No, pretty good, mate. Yeah, I've got plenty of
I just did all that
mate.
shit. I got a full, fresh, empty bag again. How much cash you up to, mate?
I got 3.5 mil.
I got 4.8. I was on 5 point something when I jumped on today, but then I had to extract a few of those things and that just drained my money. You're right, must be the gold drops as well that you get from fucking doing all those dungeons, because I couldn't believe how quick my gold was going up. I wasn't selling that much shit, you know what I mean? But a lot of it must be gold. Oh, nice! First pack we run up to, mate, I get level 74.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you just got 72. Or did you get that before?
I got that before in the last dungeon we did.
Yeah, right. Last time I looked, you were 71. So I was like, what, did you just get 72? So that's... Now, what's our, Oh, now also, I don't know if you know about the mark of the blood in the PvP area.
No.
Alright, so you know how you got like your remote wheel?
Yeah.
We'll wait till we kill all these guns, we've got no one around us. And then there's all bounties and shit as well, but yeah, so go into your remote wheel. I think that's where it, and then if you hit R1, it's on the bottom on the, you got mark for the blood.
Yeah, I see it, yeah.
I've never actually tried it, but I've just put it on myself.
Oh,
Has
party
it
member
come up
wants
anything
to-
on your screen or?
Yeah, party member wants to turn the party hostile. Okay.
No. Alright, decline it. I didn't
I've
know if it'd do
declined
it for
it,
just
yeah.
me or.
No, it
But-
turns the whole party hostile.
Yeah, you actually have to have that on before you can attack other players.
Okay.
So otherwise it's just like it's a safe area for players to come and it's... Oh, I just got orange gear already. Yeah, the way I look at this PvP with the PvE aspect of it, it's like a 24-hour-a-day Helltide, really.
We got a boss
Oh
following
yeah, look
us,
at this fella.
I was like, we got a. I just looked on the mini map and I just saw this boss. I was like, dude, we got a boss fucking following us, mate.
Yeah. Like, how good is it? You don't get that, like, you don't even really get that in Helltide, you know what I mean?
He's just casually walking up to us.
Yeah, just like, there you go, boys. Oh, that's right. That's when that,
Need more time.
level 96 or whoever he was in that tier 35 dungeon last night. It was him, Amulet and I or whatever, and the Butcher came.
Oh no.
Killed all three of us. And then that's when old mate left.
Fuck. What level was the Butcher? 96.
98.
Oh.
We got maybe, I don't know, between a quarter and half his health off. But he came right in the middle of like a swarm and all these other elites and shit as well, so it was like, fuck off. He couldn't have just popped up on us when we just cleared some normal monsters or something. Plus I had no fury. It's like, oh man. I was first to die, then the 96, then Amulet.
I wonder if he pops up in the PvP area.
Oh, let's hope. Alright, we're gonna go to this event, but we've got to kill these elites before we get there, otherwise I don't want a big pack following us in and fucking us up.
Yep.
Need more time.
Oh. Fuck.
She's immune, I can't work out why yet. Oh, here we go. I hate this fucking shit. You kill all the people that are fucking attached to her, and as soon as you do and you go back to kill her, she's got more attached to her. Fucking just let me have a go at the boss for fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. We miss out on the green tick.
Oh.
That was a quick fucking to get to her. Maybe it's because we trigged the event before we actually run in, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was. I think I was too close to the outer ring, and then I triggered the event.
Oh, so good. It's not much difference in gear drops you get, I don't think. I just like the volume of bloody elites and shit you get in this PvP area.
Oh, it's good, man. The XP's good.
Have you got any of the Seeds of Hatred banked, or you didn't bank any last night when you were in here?
I didn't bank any, mate. I didn't know what to use them for. So...
Yeah, right. Yeah, you can buy, obviously like those cosmetic things, there's a full set of gear or whatever. But you can also buy like cursed scrolls and things like that. And then you can also obviously buy like weapons, armor, all that sort of shit with it as well, but very sort of disproportionate trade currency, they need to buff it or something.
Okay.
But the scrolls and shit you can buy are pretty good, they like, and then people obviously have them, if they're like PvP a lot sort of thing, if you follow a PvP build, you'd have them hotkeyed into your, like, emote wheel sort of thing.
Right.
But you can have it so it like increases your movement speed by 80% and reduces other players' movement speed by 20%, things like that, or increase your damage and increase their vulnerability and things like that. Basically just all PvP related, you know, buffs and shit like that.
Yeah.
I think I'll probably just end up farming it at one stage and banking as many as I can to go for the cosmetic look sort of thing. But I've still got to get all my renown in all the areas and shit first, so... Have you got it? How many you got so far?
Just on 6,000.
Holy shit, I've only got 4,700. Oh, God. So then you see this symbol up here?
Yeah.
That's what we'd have to go activate and be on our horse and stand near it, and we'd have to survive a minute, and it'll inform all other players in this realm that we've done it, and then they could come to attack us, and that's how we'd bank whatever we have so far.
Do you want to try it? I'm gonna bank. Fuck it.
Yeah man. Hold up, we'll just kill this pack first.
See who fucking
So
comes.
if we do have to... So if we do have to leg it, we don't have to worry about legging it through a big pack of fucking elite. But it'll also be interesting to see if we do draw anyone out.
They might get to it and then see you and be like, no, I'm not, I don't want any part of this. Fucking, I have heard people are shit scared of barbarians in PvP, so...
Yeah, right, how are your cooldowns?
Yeah, they're all good.
Alright, so we do the altar of extraction. And we get on our horse. I just basically run, well, we should probably run opposite.
Okay. Alright.
You know what I mean? At least just to sort of distract him if anyone was to gank up on us. At least we're not all running the same way, sort of thing. Then you see how that, like, timer's going up there? Oh, I've got to get up and kill these things.
Will we be able to see other players on the map coming towards us?
I don't know if you can see them on the map, or whether just like the one that got me that day and killed me was like a rogue and did one of these like jumping skills or something, because I didn't really see anything on the map, and then I seen someone on top of me and I was dead. So that's simple as that, bro. Now you've got, if you hit like pause or your options button, if you look next to your gold, you should then see like your 6 or your 7,000
Oh yeah.
tiers of blood currency there.
Oh nice.
And
Okay.
so that basically tells us there's not too many people in this realm that are out PvPing right now. Or, yeah, that's what it basically tells me, because the amount of time it takes to farm, you can't choose how many you bank, so people can't just like test the waters and just bank 5k and then go bank my other 100k, you know, because you got to go earn them. So
Need more time.
Yeah, so people really don't know what you're banking.
nah, that's right. Not until they kill you.
Yeah.
And the banking's really only banking those form of currency. Like, we could still teleport and run to a bank and put our items that we've just got as drops into the bank if we wanted to. But, yeah, they don't get them if they kill you anyway, so... To me, it's like a very half-hearted PvP that they've put into it. Like, the format of it really is fuck all propensity for it to be real player on player, you know what I mean?
Yeah, see, like, I was under the impression that this whole area would be on the map, obviously, but as soon as you entered the map, it was a free-for-all. And you could get attacked by any player or anything on that in that vicinity. That's the impression I got. But then you tell me nothing can attack us apart from when we're banking.
I need more time.
But I think if I'm not sure, I haven't tried it or like tested it. I think if we were to do that Mark of the Hatred or whatever it is, potentially then it makes us a bit more vulnerable.
Okay.
But I think it's only vulnerable to other players that have that on inside the PvP area.
Right, okay.
Potential, but I can't work it out. Like, the thing I read wasn't very clear because, or it's either that, or it's that you do that mark thing, and then it puts you in like a queue or a list to have a bounty on you.
Right, okay.
And then, or the more people you kill or something, then you get like this special bounty. And I think if you would like just live in PvP sort of thing and have that on or something, you can get up to a point where whenever somebody enters, they get alerted to you and where you are and if they can try and kill you. And that's how you get like the insane drops out of PvP.
I'm not ready.
Is if you were to come in and find someone with a bounty and go and kill them, then
So it's
yeah,
a
I
bit
think
like
as a reward for that.
it's a bit like the Division 2's PvP. As soon as you go rogue in the Division 2, the whole area gets alerted to you being a rogue. You get marked on the map, and then the more players you kill, the higher your rogue status becomes, which extends your timer. So I think if you kill one player, I think it's 2 minutes. But if you kill like 5, you're potentially a rogue for 15 minutes, and 15 minutes as a target in the PvP
That's an
zone.
eternity.
Oh,
Yeah.
mate, it's a fucking lifetime. I've run around the map endless times, hiding in buildings and all sorts, trying to outrun players.
I mean, because you'd have so many different players approaching you from just about every different direction, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As soon as we clear this, what's the name? I've got to like quickly just hit down and teleport to a bank and put all my stuff in the bank.
Yeah.
I've got like 100 different items on the ground here that I need to pick up, and I'm full.
Need more time.
Oh, that's an idea, man. Keep doing what we're doing for now. But I got an idea for later how we can fucking test this PvP shit out a bit more.
What's that?
We'll just deform our party for a minute and I'll do that Mark of the Blood thing and then see if you can attack me because I'm marked or whatever.
Okay.
I want to keep doing like team play, but I'd like to understand fully
You want to test
how
the
all the
concept.
PvP works.
Yeah.
It's better to do it on ourselves and know what's going on than have some random cunt run up and fucking rape us in the bum.
Yeah, true.
Because at least then we're going to say, alright mate, we've worked it out, stop now. Fuck, you're killing me. Oh fucking... We've got no potions left. Stop, stop!
Stop, you fucking killing me, Cal. What's this? Oh, look, Mick, look at this. Where have you gone?
I just teleported out, what happened?
Oh shit, no, you gotta come back. There's a chest. There's a chest here, and you've got to be marked to open the chest.
Ah, that's how it works, is it?
Yeah.
At least I went to the best town for banking, where the bank's right in front of the fucking teleporter. There's not a deposit all button, is there? I need
No.
that, mate. You need to bring that up
Yeah.
in all your community pages and...
Yeah. Yeah, there isn't. You know what really pisses me off, mate? The fucking... I have to deposit every individual gem into my second stash. Why can't they just let me highlight the whole lot and just put it all in one hit?
Yeah. I got fucking 3 stash pages now. I had to buy another one last night for another 200k.
Why have you got so much?
For when I'm farming, like doing dungeons or whatever, and I don't want to run back and like check the gear out and sell it every time. Because I just literally pick up everything, so then I've just got to bank everything and then sell it all at a later date. And I had my first 2 pages filled up, so and it's still a full bag of shit. So I was like, alright, buy another fucking page.
Yeah, it's only 100k really, so it's not much.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I was like, fuck mate. I'll do farts that
Yeah.
are bigger than that.
Look at this, bro.
Do you want me to do it for the group or just for myself on solo? It says you are blood marked.
I'm accepting. Just do it. Ah, okay, so a health bar comes up alongside us, so... Oh, is that it? You just get that. Okay. Right, test the hit, bro. Take a swing. What? Oh,
Doesn't look like I can hit you. Try and hit me.
nope. No. Maybe because we're in a party.
Yeah, we'll just leave the party for a second. That probably makes sense.
Okay.
We're in a good area too. We're like over fucking stuck on our own near a side.
Oh yeah, it's gonna
Alright, so now your name changes.
work. Okay. Oh yep. Okay. Oh, yep. So
So did that hit you?
it did, yeah.
Alright. Well, give me a crack. Yeah, right. Stop. Fucking. Fucking no fucking around with Calvo. Once he gets on a roll, mate, you're fucking going down.
Right, I'm gonna
All
join
right,
your
now.
party now. Alright.
So, I'm trying to like turn blood mark off now or whatever.
Okay. Right, so how do we turn it off? You roll
Well, now because we're in a party, maybe.
Okay, you roll blood marks. I can't turn it off.
I don't think I can turn it off either.
Oh shit.
It still says like on that page we are blood marked, but
Oh well.
I don't know what that means. At least we've already done. At least we probably did it in the right order. Like we banked a bit, so we've activated. We've let other players know that we're here. No one's come after us, and then that's when we've gone blood marked. So at
Yeah,
least we know there's not like a PvP clan out hunting. And
true, yeah.
I've only got 1,300 of those things, not worth banking yet.
No.
I mean, we could, if you want, try and draw players out now that we're blood marked. See what happens.
Yes, why not?
At least while we've only got 1,300, we don't have much to lose, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Be a bit pissed off if you had like 5-10 grand or something.
Yeah, that's right, and then like we're like, righto, we've had enough of this, we'll go back and do nightmares, and then we do it, and then we lose them all. That'll be a bit of a kick in the cunt.
Yeah.
But that's the first time I've seen those chests. I'm happy you found that. Didn't know anything about those.
No. Just saw it sitting there.
Oh. Sorry, mate. Had a mini heart attack. I thought I seen a player fucking rushing us, but it was just a boss. Not even a boss on a lead.
Oh.
I'm not ready yet.
Especially if like you don't lose your gear. Like say that worst case all that happens is you die in PvP and maybe like your fucking, you know, your durability goes down a bit. It almost makes me wanna like just be blood marked all the time and go around hunting people. Like does sort of appeal to me a little bit.
It does.
You happy for me to activate it, mate?
Yeah, activate it. Coming up now. Oh, we got a boss following us.
Let's kill the boss first.
Copy you, mate.
Get back here, you big. Imagine if the bloody clan leader gets on now and he sees like your messages or goes to join our party, like, what are you guys doing? Oh, just in PvP. Why are you blood marked? What are you doing? Just fucking around. Holy shit. How many of those things have you got now?
2,800.
I'm on 7,500 now.
Fucking hell.
We were only on like 1,000 when I said we should do this.
Yeah, but you didn't bank, did you?
No, yeah, what, before?
I banked before though. Yeah.
Yeah, I banked before when you did, when we were on a horse running opposite laps.
Oh, did you? I didn't think you did. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I banked them then. Literally like 2 minutes ago when I said, oh, we should activate it. Well, we've only got 1,500. I only had 1,500 then, and then the last like couple of minutes, I just.
Oh fuck.
I need more time.
Have you got... Wait till we finish this. So have you got the whole area, like, map explored in this PvP area, or do you still need to go check out the north end of it? So I'm still blood marked even after we banked.
Yeah, same. I think we don't turn back to normal until we leave the area.
Alright, so it was sort of true what I said to you, that you can just basically go and train in the PvP area at no risk. You can do that as long as you don't blood mark yourself.
Yeah.
But if you're blood marked, then other players that are blood marked could just run up and gank you at any time. Which is, I don't know, I guess good in the sense that it's your choice when you want to be on the attack and when you want to just be training.
Yeah.
Because it used to be like nothing worse in RuneScape, like you'd want to go be gathering a certain resource that was only in the wilderness, or you'd want to be go training in the wilderness because it was a good, ooh, two-handed something, orange. You'd want to be training in the wildy because it was like good monsters or whatever. And then you get like a pack of PKs or a PKing plan come through and like, you might just be 3-iteming with no skull and like cheap food and cheap potions. And they know they're not going to get nothing out of you, like you're only there just farming resources. You're going to be there for 2 or 3 minutes, fill up on drag hides and drag bones, teleport to the bank. You know, they're going to get like 20 grand's worth of shit for killing you. But they're probably going to spend 40 grand's worth of potions before they attack you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
But they'd just come in and kill you anyway just for the fun of it and be like, haha. You're a fuckhead, cunt. But I used to do a lot of that PK myself too, so I just wouldn't drink the potion. I'd be like, I'll just run in, fucking DDS spec you, mate, just to fuck you up. And then it was just easy way. I didn't have to kill the dragons to get all the dragon bones. I'd just go kill the PKs. Instead of getting one at a time, I'd kill them and get a full inventory. You do. I'm gonna teleport to the bank. Oh, I just seen you, because like, I wasn't looking at the mini-map, I was just looking at the stream. And I was just about to say, we've got another player here, bro, we've got a player! Oh, shit. I like the way that you can't, like, attack your party members.
Yeah, there's no friendly fire, that's good. That'd make it very, very hard if it was friendly fire.
In RuneScape, that's what it's like even if you're in the same clan or whatever and you're out PKing, like you can't party up, so you have to like make sure that you're not individually attacking the person that you're, you know, in a team with. But you don't really have any like group attacks in a sense, so.
I need to go back.
I want to find more bosses.
Yeah, just pop.
I don't know which PvP area was the good one, whether it was this one or the other one. But I thought I read that the one that's not in Dry Steeps was better for PvE. So that's why I didn't go to the one that was closer to Dry Steeps. I come to this one instead.
Hmm.
I thought it'd be better to get a few other monsters. Where are you?
Oh, I have to go back to town for a sec.
Oh, you want to go to Legion?
Yeah, fuck it. If I was Legion active now, is it? Oh yeah,
1
it is
minute,
too.
19 seconds it starts.
Okay, alright, I need to fucking get rid of this shit.
I wonder what's going to happen with me 4k bloody blood marks when I just run out of the area.
You lose them.
Do ya?
Yeah.
I don't have time to bank them. Legion's on. Legion's more important. Yeah, and that's another thing you can spend those blood mark things on. is you know how you got the vendor that you can use the orbs for?
Yeah.
There's a vendor in the PvP town, the same thing, like chance to win your gear, where you can buy any bits of gear with blood marks instead of with orbs.
Oh, okay.
So that's why some people do it, to just, you know, farm and have the RNG of getting good gear from those things.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got here just as it started, bro. That was perfect timing. At least I sort of understand how this Legion shit works now after last night with old mate.
Yeah.
I do maybe one of the only other builds that interest me, in like champion at least, would be building one of those characters where you can be a werewolf.
Yeah, well, I'm actually thinking about being a druid in season 1. If you have to make a new character.
Yeah.
Like,
Which is basically what they've already come out and said you're going to have to do.
they might do
They
it.
fucking backflip on it. And...
They might do a U-turn tomorrow, mate, when they announce it.
Has there still been a bit of backlash about it, or it died down a fair bit?
It died down a bit. I think a lot of people are just getting used to the fact it could potentially happen.
You need fucking provokers out in the community provoking fucking anguish about it.
Some of them have even accepted it. Some of them have even come and said, oh yeah, it'll give me a chance to fucking start a rogue or start a barbarian that I never really concentrated on. I'm like, that's not the attitude we need, mate. We need
Okay. We want conflict, we want turmoil, we want drama. Fuck this shit. Mate, we're gonna get this fucking easy. You ever failed a Legion?
No, never. Pretty hard to fail.
I failed one when I first started. But it was like, it was a couple people there and...
Oh, I think
At least
I
they
did.
failed on
Yeah,
one.
I think I did fail one. It was like level 19 or something.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what to do.
Neither did I, and that's why I
saw it
failed. I
on.
was just seeing dots and running around, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I just saw all these players run into one area. I was like, oh, what's going on? I thought it was a world boss, and I don't know, just fucking failed because I wasn't doing enough damage. I don't think. So.
Man, Bob. Gotta revive the poor little fella.
Yeah.
Don't know how he fucking died.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, like you should have seen that fucking world boss last night that dropped from T4. I've never ever seen a boss in any game drop that quick, eh? It was off its head. I've done a lot of fucking boss fights in my life.
I appreciate that.
On RuneScape, I farmed this one boss that was like a group boss like that for like fucking 2 months straight.
Hmm.
All with max level players. Yeah, we just destroyed him. Oh, that's fucking annoying, mate. I gotta leave like 60 of those orb things on the ground.
Have you? Fucking hell.
Fucking full again. Oh, I'm just going to the bank, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you want to try and do one more Nightmare Dungeon I've probably got time for, mate? Or you want to go back to PvP, or you want to just bank stam for a while?
We'll do one more dungeon, then I'm gonna jump off.
Yeah, so, yeah, I got to get ready for work soon, but I've got maybe half an hour-ish. Oh, tier 45, tier 42. This one might be alright. Bit harder than what we're doing, but not like, I don't think it should be too crazy hard. Hopefully it might make the drops like almost worth it.
Tier 28 should be alright.
That's what I thought. I think the first couple we did were like, what, 21 or 23?
Yeah.
Legit, like 2 days ago, me and you were like, we can only do like tier 1s in P4 on our own. Now we're like, oh yeah, tier 28 should be easy, like, we'll be right. Where the hell? It's a long way away, that one. Ashes starts tonight, mate.
Nice.
Well, tomorrow morning for you. It must be what, night time there now, is it?
Well, it's early morning, mate. 20 past 2 in the morning.
Oh. You're a beast, you know that? Are you inside, are you? Or are you on the way still?
I'm just porting to you now.
Sweet.
Right.
Is that you here, is it?
Yep. Let's have a go. No, and now, like, the fucking butcher will turn off.
I don't want to jinx it, I was going to say that, or we'll have the fucking bubble fucking thing.
The bubble. Hate the bubble.
I like the bubble better than the exploding rock.
Yeah, the rock, yeah. Fucking, yeah.
Sorry, bro.
Oh no.
Jinx just... I was like, nah, keep my mouth shut, keep my mouth shut. Nah, I'll say it, it won't happen. Bubble.
Bubble, yeah.
I had to, when I put those pants on that I showed you, I think it was, or one bit of gear last night, I had to sacrifice my bubble.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, but in all the gear I got last night, I've ended up salvaging another bubble. Now I just gotta figure out what bit of gear I'm gonna put it on. But to be honest, I don't think I really need it at the moment. Like with all those, with that overpower, overheal or whatever you called it, boost that I get off those unique ancestrals, I feel that kind of makes up for the bubble. It's like 8 seconds, mate. And then I've got like another shield bubble. I've got another shield that's like 4 second cooldown, so very unoften. Only times like now that I actually drop any sort of shield. When I was reading everything up this morning on all the barbarian builds, a lot of them, it doesn't matter which like build attack style you follow, it sort of says that the barbarians are like a sort of a high DPS and a tank, and that's sort of their role in party play.
Oh yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Is to like, you know, be at the forefront of combat, to have hopefully most of the things aggroed on them, to allow like all the fucking little tricky dicky fellas to be able to get away all their fucking their good shit. I'll just kill them first, bro.
Yeah, no worries, pal.
I won't try and... I fucked up last night. Old mate died. And then I tried to... I just panicked and I was like, I've got to revive him straight away.
Never running.
I easily could have handled like what I was fighting against.
Never run into a pack of enemies. No.
Oh no, dead too.
Oh.
You gonna stay dead and I'll revive?
You've revived, haven't you? Yeah.
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 Need more time.
Bubble.
Yep.
Caught. Oh. Tied up for a second there. Ah. That's one thing I did read this morning, that I've got to hurry up and change on my character. There's one aspect that I need to put into my build.
Yeah.
That allows me to run through enemies.
Oh, nice.
And they highly recommend having it in your barbarian build, and I don't have it.
Yeah, haven't you got an ability, like, it's like a bash ability or something?
Don't know. No, I got, I think, like 3 different, shouts or whatever.
Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you. That's what I remembered just now. There's a rumor going around that they're gonna introduce the Crusader into Season 1.
Yeah?
Now if that's the case, I'll make a Crusader, 100%.
What? Bubble. So what's a Crusader? It's like barbarian crossed with
It's like
what?
it's like a magic barbarian, but with a sword and shield.
Yeah, nice.
If they do it properly, like they did in Diablo 3, it can be an absolute fucking beast. Bubble.
Mate, that's what I want to ask you. What are these fucking journal pages that randomly pop up and start talking?
I think it's just the lore of the game, to be honest.
Is there like unlocks for that if you get it all or something? Or
There probably is. There's probably a trophy. There's probably a trophy on there, yeah. I don't really know, but yeah. I never listen to them, mate, anyway. I just hear them, and I'm like, what did she say?
Need more time.
I don't really pay attention to them, but anytime I go into like a new bubble,
Yeah.
a new dungeon or a new anything, I always try and interact with like any item that has the interact option.
Oh, yeah.
Or like any NPC I find, I always go and talk through all of the interact options so I have hopefully all the information.
I'm not ready yet.
But that's just sort of like back to my completionist days from RuneScape where I just want to pick off every trophy, get every fucking,
Fuck,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you got the master check anyway.
Oh. Gotta fucking get these fellas away from you. Oh. And then hopefully get the bubble. This is where my bubble would fucking come in handy, I can tell you. Oh no. Get off me. Fucking dog. I'm dead.
Right, I'll revive, mate.
I just knew I was gonna die that time because I used all my potions. So I was running around with 0 potions. I was like, fuck. At least when you revive me, I'll have 9 again. And
I'm not ready yet.
bubble.
I need more time.
So close.
I'm not ready yet.
Ooh. Ancestral chest armor.
Oh, bubble.
Oh, that no wonder why we were fucking dying. I find those events so hard in the Nightmare Dungeon compared to out in the free world.
Oh, yeah.
Even like compared to in Helltides and shit, the events are so much easier than in fucking Nightmare Dungeon.
Oh,
Bubble. Well, that was basically, apart from the Butcher and one death, just random. They were basically the only time that Amulet was dying last night was during events.
I need more time.
oh, bubble.
Thank you. Watch out
Oh,
for the spike.
right on the fucking spikes.
Bubble. Townsville's about to get the new bloody attack helicopters are moving here, 29 of them or some shit.
Alright, yeah.
From fucking Darwin and bringing, I think they said like 2,000 fucking army personnel or whatever to fly and service them and whatever else.
Yeah.
Because right now we've only got the really big noisy fucking things, but they're not really attack choppers, they're more like a supply chopper.
Right.
You always see them getting around up here, Chinooks or something I think they call them.
Yeah, Chinook, yeah.
We're about to get the new fucking, I don't know, I think maybe called Apache or something.
Oh,
New
the
attack guns, whatever they call it.
American, mate. Why, they anticipating China on the attack or something?
Yeah, fuck me. But I guess that's one of the bad things about fucking Townsville. Is if any cunt ever does go to attack us, they're probably gonna look at fucking hitting Townsville because you knock out Townsville and that's fucking where 80% of our military fucking shit is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Between here and Darwin. And they won't hit Darwin again like they did in fucking
World War II.
last time because fucking China now owns 3/4 of Darwin. They own the Darwin port, they own the Darwin fucking wharf, they own all the businesses.
Oh,
They're not
really?
gonna destroy their own. Yeah, the Northern Territory government's been getting in fucking shit for ages. They're like, why did they sell the fucking port of fucking Darwin to the Chinese? Like,
Oh my
they
god.
literally now dock their fucking. They've done it before. They don't always do it, but they've just fucking without approval docked the fucking Chinese warship at the fucking like the main fucking goods and freight dock for fucking all of Darwin. They're like, well, technically we fucking own it, mate. So what are you gonna do about it?
I think I read that somewhere, yeah. All the Aussies were kicking off, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, that
Well,
was
like
it.
it wasn't scheduled. There wasn't any military exercise or whatever. It
Yeah,
was
that's
like out
it.
of nowhere. Just
Was
this
that
fucking,
was that during lockdown?
Yeah, when I was
Yeah,
there.
that's what I fucking read on the news over here. Because I follow the Australian news and I was like, there's a Chinese warship docked in Darwin, and I told Dad, I was like, they had no notification, the Australian government just literally woke up one morning and they were fucking there.
Yeah.
And apparently they were loading the ship up with all like baby formula
Yep.
and shit, yeah.
And not only that, all the COVID shit.
COVID shit,
All the
yeah,
masks
all
and
the
toilet
PPE,
paper
yeah.
and all the fucking...
Fucking
Mate, they
hell.
had buses full of them, like... And I'm talking like, you'd have like a pack of say 10 buses. Each bus has like 40 people in it, so 500 people. And these were in every major city in Australia. And they have these busfuls of them driving around to every single shopping centre and buying up everything. And there was nothing you could do about it. And like, we were walking in and trying to buy something at Woolworths or Coles, and they've got like these white fucking printed signs up everywhere, like, you got a limit, 1 loaf of bread per person, you've got a limit, like 1 2-litre bottle of milk per person, you've got a limit,
Yeah.
you know? And then these cunts are just walking in and just buying trolley fulls after trolley full after trolley full,
What the
taking it all
fuck?
through the fucking self-serve checkout, and they almost had their own security guards in a sense. They called them translators and had these like bibs on that were like walking around with these packs of people, and they were just like random from like the age of fucking 15 to the age of like 70 were the people who were pushing the trolleys and buying all the shit. And then they just have like these 1 or 2 translator people / security guards in vests. And they were just walking through, ignoring all the signs. None of the Woolworths or Coles staff could do anything about it.
What the fuck?
Me and
Really?
Ryan were out doing me and Ryan were out doing our Woolworths run at the time, where we used to have to go to every Woolworths in Queensland each month.
Yeah.
And it literally, like, we only seen it go on for 3 or 4 days, but by that time, all the fucking shops in every area that we went to was bought out anyway. You know what I mean? And then it sort of stopped happening, and that was all around the time they had that warship show up.
So, what did the Australian government do about that?
They couldn't do anything. Like, they'd try and send, like, to a major shop, like, say, the Logan Hyperdome.
Yeah.
You'd get, like, the 2 police officers that work in the police beat inside of there, try and go out and, like, walk down to the Woolworths while they were doing it there. But that was like one bus full of them. Then the second bus were already down the other end of the centre at the Coles doing the exact same thing. And then all they were really doing, they can't really do anything, you know what I mean? It was just sheer weight and volume. And the cops were only ever at, like, the Logan Hyperdome, for example. They weren't at the Beanley Marketplace, they weren't at the Homeview Central, they weren't at, you know, all the other places where you've still got a Woolworths and a Coles and all your IGAs, and there was just physically nothing they could do about it. And then they were just bashing on the news every night, and like in all the media and on all the radios and shit, like, you know, make sure you don't do any panic buying and rah rah rah, and we were all just laughing, or me and my brother were like, what are they fucking talking about panic buying, mate? It's not even that, it's fucking organised, associated fucking...
Yeah, it's pre-planned.
Fucking rape and pillaging us. Yeah, exactly. It's not like they just woke up overnight and said, "Oh, we'll do this." Like,
no,
it's fucking until we
fucking pre-orchestrated,
all the buses were hired, all the drivers, all the fucking blokes in their little bibs. Like, it was fucking ludicrous, mate.
Fucking hell.
And you know how vast Australia is, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, fucking hell. Shit.
And like, they were sending their buses like as far out to places like Blackwater and Dalby and fucking, you know, and like every single town and every single Woolworth shop in between, mate. Like, it wasn't just the capital city.
No. Oh, I don't know, mate. The world's going fucking crazy. I honestly do believe, I spoke to my sister about it, I was like, I hate to say it, but maybe we do need a world war. To fucking shift the balance back into our favour, because I honestly don't believe that we've got the control anymore. Our governments have basically sold us out. They've sold us out,
100%.
mate.
They've all sold out to this fucking idea and whoever is behind it of this one world government.
Yeah.
It's either going to be a fucking world war or it's going to be a fucking...
There's going to be anarchy otherwise, mate.
War's the only way I can see them transitioning into a one world government, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
They all want it to happen.
Of course they do, mate. I mean, the British government are no different, mate. They've sold out the people. The people here, mate, are suffering so badly. It's not even funny.
Yeah,
and the fucking Tory government do nothing about it.
I'm not ready.
Fucking hell. It's a lot harder. 2 people.
Yeah, fuck, I was just thinking that, like, fuck. Maybe tier 25's like the edge of our ability right now. This is tier 28, fucking hectic. Running around like a fucking blue ass fly and I can't seem if I can get anywhere. Doesn't feel like I'm making any headway. I'll revive. I've got most of them down. But surely we have to be close to fucking getting these bloodstones or fucking whatever we need. Don't interrupt me, you fucking dog. Still.
I'm not ready yet.
It's that cunt, is it? Fucking mage. Or Magnus or whatever he is. He's the one that's putting all the bubble fucking hurt on. Oh, you fucking arsehole. Fucking skill took me out of it. I was standing inside the fucking bubble and
Oh my god, he one hit kill. One hit kill. Oh, oh.
sorry mate, I had to get to the bubble.
Yeah, it's alright.
I seen it and I'm like, oh, it's so close to call you reviving here, but I'm not running the risk of fucking... Finally.
Need more time.
Bubble.
Shit, bro. It honestly does sort of amaze me a little bit though when I see like all these level 100s running around. And I'm like, either what are they doing different or how much fucking time have these cunts played? Because it seems so hard to get levels once you get over level 60.
Oh yeah.
Like it seems like you gotta do so much fucking, you know, dungeons or killing shit or I'm like, how the fuck did these cunts get to level 100?
Yeah, I know. It's like, it's fucking...
Bubble.
I think I'm being... Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I just...
In my screen you made it in, like you just sort of slid in sort of thing.
Yeah, I know. I suppose we've got to go this way now.
We deserve a fucking nice short one where we just run up here and fucking go to open up one little bit of unexplored and bang, that's where the stone is.
Yeah. Hey! Well, bubble,
Talk it into
mate.
existence, mate. I copped it in the face.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, bloody explosions.
Nice. Love when you get an old fucking revive inside the bubble. Bubble. You reckon we're gonna have to explore a long way for the next one, mate, or the next one will be right there too?
I think it's down there, mate. Or down the bottom. Oh, shit, you died.
I was on the way back to the bubble and it got me. Thanks, bro.
No worries. Yeah, I think it'd just be down here. Hopefully. Please. Oh. Bubble.
I'm not ready yet.
Hey, there we go. Oh,
I want to revive you in the middle of this bubble, but there's fucking just
nah,
too
just
many cunts fucking raping me, bro.
focus on surviving, mate.
Oh, this fucking bloodstone that's right near us is not helping my situation. Every time I try and click to revive you, it's picking up the bloodstone. That's like the slowest fucking thing.
Need more time.
Bubble. Fucking low as fuck potions too. I had one, now I've got none. I need to kill some fucking elites to get some potions up. Nice, got a bit of orange out of him. It's like, I know the bubble's due. Should be able to make it back to the bloodstone place now before the bubble's due again. I'll have to use the fucking healing pot this time. I don't like using them normally, but... Fuck, I'm dead.
No, 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 get off me! Fuck's sake, there we go.
Oh, nice, bro. In the middle of everything. Is that a bubble?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think we'd still have to worry about the bubble in the fucking boss fight.
They'll probably don't let us go, man. Can't.
Do we have to kill these flesh things on the outside, or can I just focus on the boss?
Focus on the boss, mate.
I'm not ready yet.
Bubble.
Oh, get out, cunt. It's like dragged me to the edge of the bubble.
I need more time.
I'm dead. Bubble. Oh, nice carry, bro. Clutched it on the boss.
Fuck, well done. We did that, bro. That was alright. It was hard, but fucking
Yeah.
did it.
We got there, but I mean, we're both fucking needing to get off anyway, so
Yeah.
it's not like it's our first dung of the day.
That was good.
What was the gear like you got from it? I don't even know what I got. But
It wasn't that good. My gear, anyway.
it's weird how you get different gear, eh? There's some gems and shit here on the ground if you want them, mate.
Nah, they're all crap.
Oh, just shoot them my flawless gems, then you fucking Alright, brother.
Oh, mate, have
Thank
a
you
good one.
very much for your assistance. I've got to go
No
to
worries,
work
bro.
somehow for a fucking full day.
Oh, mate, good
Oh,
luck.
ready for a sleep.
Yeah, I know. Mick needs a nana nap.
I do, mate, I do. You've earned your sleep. It's fucking 3 o'clock in the morning.
I know.
2:47 or whatever the fuck it is.
Yep. Alright. Alright, brother. I'll catch you
Latest.
probably. Oh, I don't know. You'll be on tomorrow. You might be too tired.
I'll probably be on mate. The Ashes will be on, so I'll put that on the phone and then I'll be able to sit up and stay awake.
Fair enough.
Trying
Alright,
to
mate.
push for level 75. Alright,
Yeah.
latest.
See you, bro.